Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Today I will explain about foundation of learning based on my understanding of Group 1 presentation. In this part, there are 4 chapters. The first is technology, media and learning. The second is instructional system. The third is Azure model. And the last is visual principle. Technology is a medium that was born as a result of the communication revolution that can be used for a learning purpose other than teacher. Learning technology is a complex and integrated process involving tools, ideas, procedures, people, and organizations to analyze problems, find problem solution, evaluate and manage problem solving related to all aspects of human learning. Media is an instrument that teachers use to teach the materials in the learning process. The use of media in the learning is needed to attract students' attention and to make learning activities more interesting and also effective. Learning is acquiring new knowledge, behaviors, skills, values, or preferences and may involve synthesizing different types of information. The ability to learn is posed by humans, animals, and some machines. It is also the development of new knowledge, skills, or the attitudes or is an individual interacts with information and the environment. Roles of technology and media in learning. The first, as tools to support knowledge construction. The meaning is for representing learning ideas, understanding, and belief, or for producing organized multimedia knowledge based by learners. The second, as content to support learning by doing. The meaning is for representing and stimulating meaningful real-world problems, situation, and context. The third, as a social medium to support learning by conversing. The meaning is for discussing, arguing, and building consensus among members of community and for supporting discourse among knowledge-building communities. And the last, as intellectual partner to support learning by reflecting. The meaning is for constructing personal representation of meaning for supporting mindful thinking. Instructional system is set interrelated components that work together to provide learning activities necessary to accomplish a learning goal. Instructional system have several components. The first is content. Content is learning materials that will be delivered to students or core media in the learning process. The second is method. Method are techniques mastered by educators or teachers to present subject matter to students in class, both individually and in groups so that the subject matter can be absorbed, understood, and utilized by students properly. And next, there is media. Media used to transport the learning content to the learners. And next, there is people, and the last, there is equipment. Cooperative learning is teaching strategies designed to educate group cooperation and interaction between students. Games is one of strategy helps to create positivity around the lessons and create a positive memory and experience for students. And next there is computer-based cooperative learning, and the last there is online collaborative learning. So, in the component of instructional system can work together to provide learning that students need to achieve a learning goal. In this chapter, introduce you to the Azure model which you will use, like which method, media, and the material will you and your learner use, How can you and your learners make best use of the materials? How will get your learners involved in learning? How will you evaluate both the learners and your interactions? And what should you revise if you do the presentation again? Visual principle is the media used in teaching that has principle in its use. So, how a medium can be used must go through several surveys conducted. The ASSURE model for visual principle. Analyze learners. Lesson development begins by identifying your students' unique attributes and learning characteristics. State objectives. You wish to explore how to use visual principle in support of student learning. Select methods, media, and materials. Adjust the specific application of each principle to suit the specific nature of your topic and object. Utilize media and materials. To facilitate your students modifying the materials and the materials used to fit your needs. Require learner participation. Students will find more value in the materials if they are able to understand the visual principle that those materials. Evaluate and revise. You may choose to revise your selection of materials after you have determined how well they have worked. I think that's all my review about foundation of learning based on my understanding of Group 1 presentation. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.